What's going on, everybody? This is Jose Betancourt, and here is a game called Super Breakout. It is part of a Atari flashback collection that you can find on basically every video game console, even the Nintendo Switch. I say even the Nintendo Switch because basically that's a handheld that you can dock into a television. Here I'm playing it on the PlayStation 5, and the reason why I'm playing this is because it reminds me of some of the therapy I have to go through for my vision. I do vision therapy because my eyes aren't working together. The muscles aren't coordinated enough where my eyes can view something the way that it's supposed to. So things like text, even patterns, they tend to move. And when I get fatigue, when my eyes begin to get fatigue or the muscles surrounding my eyes will actually drift apart, making things look three dimensional. And it freaks me out. Not in a bad way, it's kind of cool when I'm doing certain drills. And for example, if there are beads on a string and I'm looking down the string at the different color beads, eventually it will look like there are two beads of the same color. Meanwhile, it's really one. So, Super Breakout, as you can tell, there's a lot going on. I have to control a platform. I have to make sure that I actually hit the dot so that it can bounce at a certain direction. And the more I hit the dot, the faster the dot. I'm trying not to say thought, but the faster the dot will go. And one advantage, as you can see within the brick wall in the orange shaded area, there are two dots. Really, it's supposed to be balls. So once you break those dots out, they too will be able to break the bricks. But you also have to make sure that you catch those dots in order for it to continue breaking through the structure over here that you're seeing. So while visually it doesn't look anything close to what people like to call a AAA video game, because the visual qualities are from the 80s, and this is what I had to play when I was growing up. But using the D pad on my controller is pretty challenging because back then on the Atari, we had a controller, a control stick. So you had more leverage and you had a little more control. Also, because my eyes aren't coordinated, looking at that little dot for an extended period of time also is a challenge because now I start to see two of them. So as it gets faster, and the platform, as you can see, the platform's pretty small too. So I don't know if there's a level adjustment here that I'm missing, but that's a very small platform. And the fact that I'm actually doing pretty good, whoop, I just I just lost. But it is a good exercise. Of course, I have to handle the fatigue aspect of it, and that's something that a lot of us with TBI, traumatic brain syndrome, traumatic brain injury, it's a lot of us that have to deal with similar symptoms. And I'm sure some of you guys are playing, well, not playing, but seeing something very similar to what this game is providing, where one of the things I have to do for therapy is follow a bunch of three-dimensional numbers and three numbers flash, and I have to, after everything bounces around, I have to identify them. And it gets pretty intense. So, yeah, in the comment section, let me know if you're doing any type of vision therapy and what exactly are you doing, and if you happen to have played Super Breakout when you were younger on the Atari 2600. So as always, I am Jose Betancourt. I appreciate you guys taking the time to watch my videos and listen to my podcast. I'll talk to you later. Bye.